Good morning and welcome to Hunky Dory TV. It is Thursday and we have an amazing show for you. We are going to help you emboss your way to a magical Christmas with our brand new embossing folders. But before that, my name's Amy Wilkes. I'm presenting the show today alongside the lovely Lisa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
I'm not so bad today.
We were just talking all things technology, weren't we? Very exciting. And in the demonstration corner, we have got the one and only Stacey. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
I know you are. She's not gone. Honestly, every single day she's like, "You doing that show on Thursday?" I'm like, yeah, still doing it.
She's still going to be here. And then I've luckily managed to sort of get myself in to present the show as well, even though I wasn't down to. But we had them on Hobby Maker on Sunday and they were just so popular, weren't they? I messaged you, didn't I, between shows, just to say how much people absolutely loved them. So we can't wait to show those to you. But before we do, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. This is such an amazing prize. So we have got the stained glass Wonderful Wildlife, the Ultimate Collection, worth £37.97. And it's tomorrow's show, isn't it? Tomorrow's show, we are going to announce the 3 lucky winners. So within the prize, you are getting that stained glass little book. So within this, you have got 120 images on there. You are also going to get the full topper collection, which makes at least 16 cards. So you've got the toppers and all of that gorgeous cardstock in there. And also the inserts and the double-sided papers, 24 sheets in there. So an amazing prize to be won. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. Which of these Christmas films was inspired by a real family trip? Was it A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, or C, Christmas with the Cranks? I'm still not sure on this one.
I've only seen one of those films. So.
Which one?
Home Alone.
Have you not seen The Holiday?
No.
Oh, you need to watch it.
I know. Everyone tells me that I need to watch it. But then the last time somebody told me to watch something, it was Dirty Dancing. I know it's not for me.
Is it not?
No, it's not for me.
Stacey, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. It's not one of the best films ever.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I think everyone hypes it up so much.
But
And then
it
when I
deserves
watched
the
it,
hype.
and I was like, oh, is that it?
Oh, okay.
I'll probably get loads of hate now.
I'm going to read out all the comments.
Nobody will like me anymore. Yep.
But if you know the answer, please make sure you like, share and comment for your chance to win. But before we take a look at these products, let's have a look at the amazing card samples that we've got for you. Oh, we've already had the comments coming in, Stacey, about Dirty Dancing. We will read them all out, won't we, Lisa? You keep an eye on them as well. How gorgeous were those cards? So this is your Christmas Patterns Ultimate Collection, that way. Includes all 4 of our brand new embossing folders. They're all 2D, 6 inches by 6 inches in size. $19.96 is the bundle, just $17.96 if you are a Diamond Club member. And just look at how gorgeous they are. So your first one is your Christmas lights. And don't forget, with embossing folders, they work on so many different sort of materials. You can use them on your Matastic, your Adorable Scoreable, your Miri card, acetate, parchment, all sorts, isn't it? So that is your Christmas lights. Next up, we have got your Christmas trees. And you can see on here, this is quite a good one to show you. This tree here matches up to there. So if you did want to do a longer piece, you can do that. It is purposely designed that way. So if you do want to do a larger card, then you can do that as well. So that one is your Christmas trees. Next up, we have got your patterned presents.
I think this is going to look really nice as backgrounds to other things like your topper collections or your little books.
Yes.
I feel like some other ones are really good as centerpieces, whereas I feel like this one's a really good background one.
Definitely. And doing this on your Matastic cardstock and then using the sanding blocks to sand it for that effect as well. Fussy cutting those presents out as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And adding those to your cards. But I think you're right. Using them standalone to be the feature of your card, but then also with other toppers, maybe your little books and pocket pads. And this one, your snowy foliage is the last one.
I love this one. So last year we did some embossing folders for Christmas.
Yes.
And we did very much like snowflakes and sparkles, whereas this year we've gone with the foliage and snowflakes. Just so then, if you're buying it this year, you've got different things every year that's going to build your collection.
Yes.
Rather than just doing like a repeat of more snowflakes and then...
Yeah, because the nice thing about embossing folders is they last forever, don't they, if you look after them. So you can bring them out year after year. And I was saying on Sunday, I think if you make somebody a Christmas card every year you could possibly use the same embossing folder, but it would look so different depending on sort of the cardstock you use, the colours that you use in it, whether you do it on your Ink Me cardstock and bring in your inks. I think it just looks, they just look totally different, don't they?
Absolutely, yeah.
So less than £20 for all 4 of those. You can also buy them individually if you want to. They are $5.99 each, or another offer, 2 for $19.98 if you want just
$9.98.
Oh, $9.98. If you just want 2 of those. But obviously the best deal is to get that ultimate collection. I think every sort of style of card is covered as well, isn't it? On these, just $19.96 or $17.96 if you are a Diamond Club member. But let's have a look. I think it's always nice to see some of the cards that have been made with this. I mean, look at this. So using that bauble die and using the mirror in the background for that Christmas tree one.
It just looks so good on mirror because it's not damaged the mirror in any way either.
Yes.
It's just nicely embossed it. And how nice is that? You could be, I'm pretty sure Anne-Marie did one of the cards for the packaging. I'm sure she did it on mirror and then sanded it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm sure it was like black mirror or something. So then it showed through like the white core of the cardstock on the back.
So another way that you...
Yeah, so it's just another way. It's loads different techniques with embossing folders.
And thank you, a big shout out to the design team who have made these cards. So that one is by Mary. Thank you for that one. Another gorgeous one here. Using your glimmer mists this time. Yeah. What a gorgeous idea.
And a totally different card shape again.
I was just about to say, I love the card shape of this one. So you can see whatever sort of style or shape that you want to make, you're going to be able to do that with these. Then we've got another one using it on our gorgeous Prism White Rainbow Finish Adorable Scoreable, which we have got coming up in the show as well.
But that looks so nice. And then those words as well just look perfect.
They're brilliant, aren't they? They are coming up as well, which we can't wait for.
How nice is this?
They're just stunning cards. I mean, perfect as well for batch making.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Because if you use pattern papers and you love the card, unless you've got lots of that pattern paper, you can't replicate it, but you could just spend an evening cutting out these squares, couldn't you? And embossing them, and then maybe another evening doing those die cut sentiments, and you've got your cards made. This one is by Hannah. Again, this one is using pearlescent powders and your craft card.
It's so nice.
So many different ways. And I just love the fact that's the same product.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Hence why I say you could use the same embossing folder 2 years in a row and nobody would know.
Yeah.
Because they all look so different. Another one here, a gorgeous one by Donna. We have got the bauble dies coming up later on in the show as well. But instead of just a plain smooth background, I think just adding that bit of dimension into those as well. and the gorgeous merry and bright sentiments there. Oh, I love this one. This is by Lisa.
Love this
How
one.
gorgeous is that? So just colouring in each of those little Christmas lights on there. I love the way she's done that sentiment as well.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's a light, like neon lights.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love those as well. Just seeing.
But you could emboss that onto white cardstock.
Yeah.
And then just give them to the kids to colour.
Oh, how nice.
For actual Christmas
and then
cards off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is using our watercolour pencils on that one. Another one, lovely one where the lights are being coloured in. And then again bringing in that bauble dye and the sentiments. You can always tell how much we've loved the products when there's so many card samples. Another gorgeous one by Hannah here. With that bit of twine on there, and they work really well with the craft cardstock as well, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I love that one. It's just such a different vibe.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, and that's what it is. There's so many different ways you can use it. What did you call it? Rustic?
Yeah.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got another one.
I love this one. This one has inspired one of my demos.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, and this is by Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Look at that. They're just
so cute.
And the baubles being embossed with that Christmas lights one, and then using the presents. So using more than one of them on a card, then you can mix and match them perfectly as well. I was going to say I love this one, but I feel like I'm saying that on all of
I
them.
know.
This one is by Karen. Look at the background on
It's
that.
so cool.
I just love those colours for Christmas as well. Just adding that bit of purple in. And those sentiments are an absolute essential, aren't
Honestly,
they?
they've not left my desk.
No. And they won't during
the
Christmas.
samples came in on a cardboard sheet, and I've still got the sheet because they're just like they're not even together. They're just in a pile.
Yeah. Just because you just keep using them. It's not worth
keep using
tidying them up because you just keep going to pick them up again. And this one, I love this idea. This is by Wendy. Just using those
really cool.
strips. It looks so good, doesn't it? And that's using the sanding block, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the Matastic to get sort of that white core there. Absolutely stunning samples. Thank you again to our amazing design team. Last off, this is one of the decorations that I made at Hobby Maker on Sunday. So you can see that each of the baubles is embossed. It's hard to see in the light there, isn't it? But just die cutting 8 baubles per one, and just sort of creating that 3D decoration as well. But I think what we all need is a demonstration.
Let's get straight into it.
Let's go.
So we're going to use that really nice background present, and then I've also brought in something that launched not that long ago. I think Anne-Marie launched them. The nesting
Radiant Sentiments.
Yeah.
It was
Radiant
shown again on
Sentiment.
Tuesday as well.
Oh, perfect.
So I brought them in because it's going to make a really nice centerpiece on this background. So let's just get straight into it. So I've cut 6 by 8. So this, I think, is slightly smaller. It's like 7 3/4 by the same the other way. You get the idea.
We do.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is my cardstock is obviously slightly smaller, so I'm just going to line up with the edge of this purple print, which is really good because that purple print, you can line it up and it'll be in the exact same place, the embossing. So I think that is just about there. And then just to keep it in place, I am just going to stick a tiny bit of tape on. Now we've got a brand new machine today. We're all very excited.
Away. I've never seen so many people in this room at one time.
We all came in to see the new machine and we were so excited. And I have die cut already onto
Oh,
this.
look at those plates.
I know, it really hurt me to cut into them. But we've not embossed with them, so let's see if I can work it out. So I'm pretty sure it's just the same as the Big Shot. I think it's just those. So let's give it a go, see whether we break things. I don't know whether it's on. Is it on? Have I just turned it off by pulling it further out?
Oh, I'd do that.
Oh, check the wire.
Wait, let's try again. Oh, this isn't good. It worked a minute ago. I knew this would happen.
Do you want me to go round?
I don't know why it's not. Have I done something down here?
You check the plug at the floor.
That's not on, is it? That was me. You know what? I tested it before the show and everything.
It's worked.
It's plugged in down there.
Is the 6 that's got a battery and wires?
Yeah, I'm just.
You know what? Let's just see whether it goes through. See whether it does anything. No. Oh no! What a disaster!
Just wait.
Oh no! I've just dropped all the card blanks.
This?
No!
Well, let's unplug it and try it again.
Is it plugged in? See, look, you got me on camera now.
I know. Sorry. I'm just going to stand still.
You're right. So try and switch it on again.
Oh no!
Try it now.
You just literally press it down once. You don't have
Well,
to
that's
hold
what
it
I
or
did.
anything.
Yeah. Anne-Marie turned it on for me. Doesn't give me instructions on this. Oh, Lisa's stuck as
Oh
well.
no! Right.
But yeah, there was a light on it before.
How have you broke it already?
Is it the extension maybe? No.
No,
it's
it's on.
Tried that.
Oh. Right. Should we get another one?
Yeah. Do you want to
Oh, I
just?
see. I moved to the Gemini.
Do you want to just go and get the manual big shot, and I'll just
Where
use
is
that.
Yeah.
Is it in the creative room?
Just ask.
I think
is
it might be
Anne-Marie
on Kat's desk actually.
Oh, machine already.
Anne-Marie's just gone. No, she hasn't. With Lisa saying I broke it. I haven't broke it.
It was working earlier, wasn't it? So
It was.
it's probably going to be something really simple,
is.
and then
Anne-Marie turned it on. Ask Anne-Marie if there's like anything that we're supposed to be doing.
Is this big enough?
Yeah.
do you have to hold it down, the button or anything?
It just won't turn on. Anne-Marie's in now. We're going to have all sorts of people come in.
Oh, Claire says the joys of live TV.
I know.
Wow, yeah.
It just won't turn on.
Oh, stay. Just wait till I tell Liam.
Oh, don't.
Oh, can you phone him now?
I've
Get
used
him on
it
the
once.
phone.
It's all gone wrong.
Oh, this is
okay.
getting clipped up for bloopers.
It's fine.
Isn't it? It's okay. We'll bring you the thing you want in. the
Well,
manual
I'm
one.
going to use this manual one, yeah.
Is that
It's fine.
okay?
Yeah. It's
Sorry,
all good.
a little bit.
It's a bit
After,
well used.
after all that hype for a new machine.
Oh, let's have a look at it. Oh, just message Liam.
Don't tell him I did it.
Tell him. It was Stacey.
No, don't. Right.
Oh, everyone's really excited that they got a glimpse of Lisa.
Woohoo! Right, I hate to say this as well. This is fine for embossing, but I haven't got the other bit for the cutting plate.
So I'm still going to have to go and get you another
Yeah.
machine.
Well, there should just be like a little extra bit for the plate. You might have to just shout Anne-Marie and ask her to get the plate.
The die cutting one we need because we've got. You alright?
What a disaster. Yeah.
Is it going through?
Yeah, it's just catching a little bit, but it's fine. We're fine.
We're back. We're
We're
back
fine.
on track.
Right. Look how beautiful this is. Just ignore all the last 10 minutes of what we've just done.
We'll just cut that bit
There you
out.
go, you can see that. So then let's move
Gorgeous.
this across. And then we can line this back up with that purple area. Thank you, Lisa. Good job I'm not on with Jess. She definitely would have fired me or something.
Fired you.
So I've lined that back up with the purple print. I'm just going to stick that tape down just because I don't want it to move. And then we can place this back through this very well loved machine. It is well loved. It's one of our favourite ones.
And mine.
And then there you go. You get a full background, which is really, really nice. And there's no join at all. That's how nice it is.
I know. Because I did it the other day and I showed, was it you I showed? And everyone was like, I can't see where the join is. And that's the whole point, isn't it? Yeah, they're designed specifically so that they can do that.
Right. So I've got multiple plates on the go now. You should see the other end of this desk. It is crazy. And we had a little bit of a mishap with one of these plates a while ago and I had to cut a bit off the plate.
Oh, my word.
I know.
Are we not just the worst for how we use our machines?
Well, I do feel like they look very neglected.
I feel like we do use them all day, every day, don't we?
They do look very, very worse for wear, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, come on.
So is this just on white cardstock you're doing all of this?
On ink me.
Yep.
Yeah. Because we're going to use our inks when we get there.
You're having to work out there.
I know, yeah. Right. Hopefully that is all cut, but we will just double check the sentiment. I'm just going to run that back through.
I think a lot of the time I just run the sentiment through just a couple of times, just double
usually
check that
it would be absolutely fine on this, but because we've got very, very well used plates and there is a little bit of the plate missing, it does only partial cut sometimes. But it's fine. This is what we do as crafters. We make it work.
We do.
Right.
Improvise. Claire says, love how you've designed them so that they can be tiled. I think it's brilliant, isn't it? It just gives you so many more options in terms of sort of the sizes of cards that you can make.
And the other thing is, even though you have this fold here at the top, which means that you can't exactly tile it this way, what you can do is do it out of 2 pieces of cardstock and then just butt them up really close together. You will get a line where the 2 meet, but you can just put ribbon or something over the top of that.
Border strip, isn't it? That come in the toppers, anything like that,
anything like that. Okay, let's get to
sort of make it part of your design, can't you? You could always sort of purposely tile it, like do strips or things like that.
Yeah, there's always ways of hiding it. Let's bring in our silicone mat. And then I'm going in with the classic Christmas colours, holly green and letterbox red. And we're just going to do stripes. Now, you've seen me do this before if you've watched previous shows, but you just need a really, really light touch with this. Almost like just kissing the top of the paper. So, make sure your paper's flat. And then you're just going to go and swipe it across. Really, really lightly. And then you get this beautiful design that sort of comes to life. And then going in with your next colour. And we want that sort of striped look with this, so it's not a problem if you are colouring some of the background as well.
Are these your go-to Christmas colours? Do you like the really traditional?
I do like
sort of reds and greens.
Yeah, but like for my Christmas tree, we don't actually put a Christmas tree up because our flat's too small, and I'm pretty sure the cats would probably just destroy it. We usually go for like silvers or purples.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like sort of slightly different colours. So just going to go in really, really lightly. And then one final colour at the end. And then without much effort at all, you've already got a really nice background. And then what we can do is with our radiant sentiments, so I've got 2 of the layers So you don't have to use all, you get 4 matte layers in total. I'm just going to use 2. Just pull that off. And then we're going to ink the edges of this to match those colours that we've got in the background. We're going to keep our sentiment white so it ties in with the white in the background as well. So let's do green then red. Red then green, I think. So then the white stands out on the green really nicely. So you don't have to be too precise with this because you are going to matte and layer the other layer over the top of it. So let's go with this.
That red just shouts Christmas, doesn't it?
It does.
It's just the perfect shade of red.
So I've got that colour. Pop that off. And bring in the green. And then I'm just going to move over on my mat just so I don't get that red mixing in. But because you are using the darker colour, it'll be fine anyway.
I think with embossing folders as well, I think they suit like lots of different styles of crafting and crafters. So for example,
Yeah.
if you're into your paper crafting with your topper collections, they're a brilliant addition. So if you run out of that patterned cardstock, you can create backgrounds with it. But then if you're into your sort of more of your inks and your sort of, we saw that card with the sort of glimmer mists, things like that, you're more sort of mixed media, they're perfect to work with all those types of things as well, aren't they?
They're really nice, yeah, because I'm much more of an inky crafter.
Yes, yeah.
Whereas I feel like your demos that you did were much more like paper craft demos.
Definitely, yeah.
So I think it suits lots of different types of
yeah.
crafting. And lots of different personalities and things like that as well. I think your personality shows through things like this.
Through your makes,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've gone in with my card blank and we're just going to go straight onto this. We're just going to bring in the green again, even though I've just tidied up. And just create a matching border around the edge. And you could do this in any colour that you like. So you could be doing it in rainbow colours, you could be doing it in maybe the colour of, you know, like your theme this year. So maybe you've got your purples and your silvers, maybe you want your blues. Because it's presents, you can have absolutely anything, can't you?
Definitely, yeah. Even like craft card, isn't it? Bringing all
Yeah.
sort of that rustic look that we saw on that other card earlier. Michelle said she loves how you always bring in your messy mat.
I always bring in my messy
That's
mat.
because she needs it.
I do. You know what it is as well? It doesn't slip.
Yes, yeah.
So I love my glass mat, but I do find, like with inking as well, like the pressure of holding it,
It
will
moves
slip
around.
a little bit. So that is that done. I'll tidy that up in between. So let's just put that to one side. I'm gonna wipe my hands because they are green already. It's going to be one of them shows. Okay, let's start building this up. So we've got that really beautiful green, and this is not an 8x6, is it? No, it's not. It's an A5. I thought it was 8x6. It's fine. We can chop it down when I've found the
Trimmer?
trimmer. Thanks. She's good to me.
We've got a trimmer thief. We lost 2 yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah.
You were one of the second.
Who, me? Lisa?
Did you steal a trimmer?
I did. You know why? Because I couldn't find mine. I think I've left it at Hobby Maker on Sunday.
Oh no. You never find it now.
I know.
Okay, so it is going to be slightly shorter than 8x6. So I'm just going to trim this background down. Obviously you're going to check your card blank before you ink it. What a disaster of a day.
It's all good.
It's fine.
This is crafting, isn't
I know,
it?
well,
This is
I do things
we're
like this.
enjoying
all the
it, aren't we?
time.
That's what
I
matters.
just love crafting and
Exactly.
getting messy and things like that. And obviously, I've not brought in any of my big foam pads. Let's.
There should be
steal.
some in there. Jess
There
has
is.
had a real tidy up.
I know she was like, I've tidied up all the gemstones. Don't mix up the colours.
I know the
Don't
boxes
even
are
use the
labelled. The
gemstones.
card blanks are all together.
Instead of bringing my own gemstones, thank you very much. Cheeky little so-and-so.
I think they do a check after we've left each day.
I think they do, you know.
Mm.
So let's just take that off. Now, this ink will still be wet, so I am just going to put on a little bit of my glue, wet glue, on top of these foam pads. And I just used the purple glue stick because it's really easy to apply, because you can just run it down all of them, and it dries super quickly as well.
Oh, Anne said in the comments, do we sell that mat? We do, don't we?
Which mat was it, Sarah?
It's the white silicone mat we do.
All right.
Yes.
I think it's called mixed media mat on our website.
Lisa's just having a look for it now.
PCT 49.
PCT 49.
And it's 17.
Yeah, that mat is on the website. It's called Premier Craft Tools Mixed Media Mat, $17.99. But perfect if you are somebody who uses your inks and
Yeah,
sort of that more messy crafting.
as you can see, I've just rolled mine up. So if you're not wanting to tidy as you go as well, and you're just wanting to card make, you can just roll it up and then tidy it later.
Can you just wash it in the sink? Like with the tap with water,
Yeah, but I've just
baby
used
wipes.
baby wipes
Yeah.
on mine. I would usually just say, as with most things, try and use like fragrance free, you know, like really sensitive baby wipes
Yes,
on any
yeah.
of your products. You just don't, you want your products to last. So, going in with the glue again. Obviously, if you leave these layers to dry, then it'll be absolutely fine. But I am just going to use my dye brush and get all those little bits out. But these sentiments are so nice for centerpieces.
Yeah, because they're the focal point, aren't they? And then you've got those
Yeah.
embossing folders for the background.
And I just love the Merry and Bright is my absolute favourite. I just think it looks so like bold. So I'm just going in with my glue stick. You can go in with your dotted tape runner. It might just pull the sentiment a little bit. So while my glue stick is out, I always just prefer to add a little bit of glue on. Plus this is wet anyway. And then I always start with kind of like one corner. Make sure that that's lined up. And then you can kind of just go in and do a bit at a time. I've just realised I need to ink all of that. You know what, it's that die cutting machine, it's thrown me completely. Right.
The thing is, you know it's going to work straight after the show, don't you?
I know.
We'll plug it in, it'll be fine. Always the way.
So we've got like colour on now. We've got the aircon on as well because I'm always hot. And that glue's dried already.
It does get very warm in here though, doesn't it?
It does, with all the lights and the cameras and everything.
Although it's quite sunny out today here in Preston.
It was sunnier in Manchester when I left.
Was it?
Because I came over here and I was like, where's the sun gone? Yeah, it was like blue sky and no clouds or anything. So just give that a firm press. Obviously I have just inked it literally just then, so it's going to be wet. But that is what was supposed to be a very, very quick card. Going this way. But look how effective that is, and it's obviously taken me a bit of time because I've been thrown, but it is a really simple and effective way to create those backgrounds for your sentiments and have everything tie in as well, because you've got the matte and layer in the same colours, you've got your sentiments in the same colours as well, so it just looks beautiful.
Just gorgeous, and you can just coordinate it all, can't
Yeah.
you? Just using those, just 2 ink pads, isn't it?
Yeah.
So think about all the different colour combinations you could do that. I love that. Thank you. You're going to need to get these embossing folders, and those are the Radiant Sentiments. We haven't got those on the show today, have we?
No.
They run on Tuesday, so you can watch back and have a look at those or check out the website. Next up, we have got an absolute essential. It is the Christmas Words and Baubles multi-buy. So you are saving £5 by getting them together, £34.98 or £31.48 if you are a Diamond Club member. Which one should we start with? Let's start with the words. So this, first of all, these are your Christmas words and wishes, and you can see just by that card sample on the packaging how you can use them just to create those gorgeous backgrounds. Within this you are getting 20 cutting dies, so 10 different words, because you get the word and then sort of the background for it to go on if you want to. So let me hold it closer. So those are the words you are going to get. So you've got Christmas, wishes, Noel, festive, joy, cheer, peace, merry and bright. So you can sort of create your own phrases with these.
Yeah.
We talked about things like the wishes. You don't need to use them just for Christmas. Maybe you've got something that says birthday.
Yeah.
And then bring in the wishes on here as well. But you can see just the amount of metal that you are going to get within here. And they are nice size, aren't they? And because they're separate words, you can sort of fit them around what else you've put on your card.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's baubles, whether it's a topper. So your Christmas words and wishes, 20 dies in total, perfect, because you get the word layer and the matte layer to create all of those Christmas sentiments. So those are your Christmas words and wishes, and then you can see them. Let's just show you. They look so good just on the black and white, don't they?
When I say that I've used these so much, I think every card that I've made has used it.
Because they're just perfect, aren't they?
They're just the perfect size.
Yeah.
They're really, really nice font as well. The fact that you've got the matte layer as well means that you can obviously make them stand out on your cards, but you can also create apertures with these, so you can be cutting into your cards.
Yes.
So much you can do with them, but they're just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, even this one here, the cheer, you could just take the S off wishes and put cheers.
Yeah.
Just so many different ideas, and just they're stunning. You could sit and just sort of die cut lots of those, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got them ready to go, maybe using your Miri, your adorable scoreable colours. But those are your Christmas words and wishes. And then in the multi-buy to go with those, we have got your straight edge nesting dies, baubles, 13 dies within here. And you can see, let me turn this round, the size of them as well.
They're really good size.
You've got every size in there, haven't you, that
I
you'll
want to
need?
say this was a customer make request last year, so that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, we've actually
Done it?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So.
Have you heard our other request about?
Well, yes,
Yeah,
I've
thank
got
you.
a very long list. Thank you.
We won't add any more to it today. So 13 dies in total. You could see earlier that make where you do the hanging decoration. This largest one is big enough that you can do shaped card blanks.
Yeah, we've got lots of
easel cards.
easel cards,
We'll have
yeah.
examples to show you as well. You can do these as shaker elements. You even get the hanging part on the top. So $19.99 or $17.99 if you are a Diamond Club member, if you want this on its own. But let me just show you. You can see, look at the dimension that you can get. Even just doing it like that, I think would look really good.
That would look really good with like your little books and things like that.
Oh,
Like
yes.
pyramage, but with baubles.
How good would that
They
be?
would look really good.
I don't know if we've done one of those yet.
No, we might have to do
There
one.
we go. That's today's project. But you can see how many different layers you get. The classic bauble shape there. Just so many ideas of how you can use that. $19.99 or $17.99 individually. But if you want them together, £34.98 is the way so you can get them both. So let's show you some card samples, because I think that's where you can see them really coming to life. How good is that?
So using 2 to create your frames.
Yeah.
Obviously you can cut into your cardstock to create apertures. I just love nesting dies. They're just like my must-have.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And again, so versatile. I always think this bauble one as well, making decorations for your Christmas tree, maybe doing them with photographs in, I think would look lovely as well. Sort of all different ways you can use it. Oh, look at this one.
That's
Again,
really cute.
our amazing design team. This one is by Hannah, so creating that shaker.
And she's embossed acetate there as well. How nice is that?
Oh my gosh. I love that. And those sentiments, it just fit perfectly on there, don't they?
Yeah.
I do like those colours for Christmas.
And I
Sort
think
of silvers and the blues as well.
You know the 3D bauble that you made?
Yes.
TV. If you did half of that, then you could put it on a card and it would still float flat.
Yes, it would.
So then when the recipient gets it, they can just like puff it up and it'll be really nice to
That
display.
would look gorgeous.
Just had a genius comment on YouTube.
Oh, have we? Go on.
The top of the baubles.
Yeah.
Like little handbags.
Cute.
That's very cute. I did think if you turn them upside down, do you remember, is it Midget Gems?
Oh, yes.
Is it them?
Yeah, the sweets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the baubles, when you look at them, I think people will come up with other ways and other ideas of using them as well. Here, just using your pattern papers to create that stunning background. This one is by Terry, so bringing in that embossing folder in the background.
But don't just think of them as cards either. You could be making gift tags with this for your presents.
Oh,
So
definitely.
instead of buying your gift tags that you put on your presents,
Yes.
just cut them all out of craft card or something, and then you can just write on them.
Perfect.
And
And
shaped.
I'd made one where it was, you know, the sentiments that we launched, the stamp sentiments. They're quite large sentiments, the one pack, and they fit perfectly into that bauble as well. So think about creating your own gift tags, and then they'll match perfectly, won't they, with your wrapping. Oh, look at this one. Bring it in your shimmer card.
So nice.
So many different ways of being able to use these. Oh, I like this one. Look at the way they've used the words on here.
It's so cute.
That is a really...
That'd make a really nice like home decor plaque. Or
Oh,
like
it
a
would,
gift.
wouldn't it? Yeah. And you can see there, those baubles have been embossed. So you can see how well all of the products that we've got on today's show work together as well, isn't it? This is what we were talking about earlier. So using them to create your card shapes with merry and bright there, gorgeous easel card. This was a really clever idea. I'd never thought of this as well. This is by Lisa. I love what she's done there, using the nesting die to cut the aperture and then strips of paper.
Yeah, it's really
so
cute.
clever. It just looks really classy and elegant, doesn't it, that card? With that ribbon on as well. I love that one.
And then don't just think about your cards, like card making, like you could be cutting the baubles, you know, out of the window cling film.
Oh, yes.
So you can create window decorations.
I love decorating the window.
Vinyl, you can be cutting it out of vinyl and making like little bags or things like that.
Oh, nice.
You know, like putting it on like little gift bags,
Yes.
things like that. Yeah, loads you can do with it.
So many ideas there. Having those presents, fussy cut in that one. And then it looks so classy, doesn't it, on on that cardstock. So talking of that cardstock, that's a very nice card to end on. Seamless link there. That has been made using our rainbow finish adorable scoreable prism white. You will see it has that sheen to it. Let me hold the card up again and you will see
It's so nice.
it's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Like luxury and cardstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think white, all white or like white and silver, white and gold looks really classy for Christmas.
Yeah.
But to have that bit of sort of shimmer to it, a bit extra pearlescent almost, isn't it? It's just stunning. So within this one, you are getting 16 sheets, $11.99 or $10.79 if you are a Diamond Club member. But that is 16 sheets is going to go a long way, isn't it? With your card making for Christmas. The last sample we've got that I wanted to show you, how lovely is this? So not only can you cut them from cardstock, but also from felt. And even that wording.
I know, it's so nice.
Such a clever idea. So,
and you're going to get that out time, like year after year.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. A perfect project to make as well. And would make sort of really lovely gift as well, wouldn't it? Absolutely stunning samples. Thank you again. But I think we're going to come over to you, Stacey, for another demo.
I was just trying to sort out all my dies because, well, my die machines, because I've got multiple now.
And not one's working properly.
And my die machine can't be all the way over there because I actually need to do some work with it.
Oh.
So let's get straight into it. We're going to use that absolutely gorgeous, that rainbow finish, adorable squirrel. I've also brought in my glitter card, and I've already cut them down. So the glitter card 6x6, and then this is slightly smaller. I brought in my straight edge circles, and as you can see, I've just taped everything together. So this isn't glued down, it's just taped for now. Everything's taped. So let's run this through. Might have to go that way.
Oh, I think I might know where you're going with this one. Is this
is
the card that I showed earlier?
Yeah. So
gorgeous.
We're just gonna sort of slightly recreate it, but in different colours, different foliage and things like that. So let's run this through. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to reuse it. Just check that it's cut all the way through. This one has, but you are going through 2 lots of cardstock, so just double check. With this, it's got like a film on it, so you might just need to give it a bit of a wiggle to get it out. But then, what you need to do is get your card blank, and then we're going to line this up where we want it, and then take it away. So let's just, you can go all the way through the 3 layers, but I was just concerned because it's got a film on it.
Yes.
3 layers might be a little bit too much.
Yeah, you don't need to mark either.
So just trying to get that in the right place. And you can feel it just doesn't move once it's in the right place. And then you can kind of like bring the edges out. And then just tape that in place. And then I'm just going to use a little bit more tape on this side so it doesn't move. And then we can place that through here again. The other thing is, I wanted those to stay together. No, I don't. The reason why I haven't glued it is because I need them apart because I'm going to emboss.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And with your embossing, you want to die cut first and then emboss. Otherwise, if you die cut afterwards, it kind of like
Squishes it a bit.
Squishes
Yeah.
it, yeah. So.
Yeah, so die cut first, emboss after.
Yeah.
That's a good trick as well if people are wanting to sort of emboss up the bauble shapes, isn't it, when they've cut them out? So die cut them first.
So then this will fit perfectly over here. And it's cut perfectly, so you don't need to do anything, any measuring or anything like that. Let's take this apart and emboss this while we're here.
That low-tack tape is so useful, isn't it?
I know.
For everything. It just saves so many mistakes, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, just move that to one side. And then for this one, we're going to use that really gorgeous snowflakes and foliage one, snowy foliage. So we're just going to place this inside here, and remember we're using it this way around, so the purple, you're doing it so then your cardstock's facing up to the purple. If you turn it over, then you'll get a debossed version of it.
Yes.
So you can absolutely do that as well. I'm just going to take out some plates because we're embossing. And then the other thing is, I was supposed to bring some invisible threading from home because we haven't got any, have we, in the craft room?
No. Do you need some sort of...
No, I've got ribbon. I'm all
I
right.
was gonna say I've got this white.
Oh, the white one was... You can hardly
No,
see
I'm
it.
going to use the I'm getting thread anyway. Thanks. So now we can stick that on because it has already been embossed. But how nice is that on that?
Oh, that
And then
cardstock.
The
is
shimmer
just-
as well, the like silver shimmer just really brings all the colours out and brings it all together. I just love it, absolutely love it.
Me too.
So let's take this
I think
down.
just a nice amount of shimmer as well with that shimmer cardstock, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's place this on here. Now you will need to line up the circle. Try not to get my head in it. But it's really easy to line up because you have cut it together. So that is the matting layer for your card. Don't stick it on your card yet because we're going to add in the string underneath this. So we just want the bauble for this. So I've already cut out the one from the rainbow adorable scorable again. We're going to cut another one out from the rainbow adorable scorable. We can use this off cut.
Oh, perfect.
And then while I'm there, I'm going to do some of my sentiments as well. So I've already got festive wishes, and I've already got the little bauble tapper, and I'm pretty sure it's under there somewhere. I've cut it out of the silver, so we're going to do that. On there, we're going to do the mats, I think, on silver. So we can use all the offcuts and make sure that we use everything. And I'm not gonna get told off for throwing
Frugal
away things like
crafting.
last time.
Who told you off?
Oh, I did throw away quite a big piece of
Oh.
card. Yeah. But in my defence, I don't usually do it. It's only because I'm here and we haven't got that much room for crafting.
Yes.
Like I'd want like a massive desk, really, like double this space. That would be great.
I'd still fill it though, I think.
Yeah, I would. Oh yeah, I think as crafters, that's your aim in life, to fill every space possible.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, I mean, what sort of crafter are you?
But it brings us joy.
If there was a competition on who fills the most space, Stacey would win that.
Yes,
Oh, would
I
you?
would. Yeah. I've now, on my desk, I've now spilled onto the floor.
Oh. Yeah, but Stacey has a lot of exciting deliveries as well.
See, this is the thing. But I don't get recognised for these things, Amy. They just moan at me that my desk is untidy.
But we're recognising you now on here.
Thank you.
Stacey can have as many things on her desk as she wants.
I have taken over some of the
You
meetings.
make the marketing area look messy, Stacey.
I'm just not appreciated over there.
Come and sit on
Amy.
our side, Stacey. We'll appreciate
Not
you.
appreciated at all.
You can make as much mess as you like on our side of the office.
Just-
Honestly, between Stacey at one side and then Natalie behind us, me and Kelly are just constantly boxed in.
I just can't get this. No words. So,
Yeah, I don't think any of us could be called a minimalist, could we?
no.
I don't think any of us are going to win that
No.
title.
You know, like when people like sell their houses and they're like really like nice and tidy and empty.
Yeah,
Mine wouldn't be like that.
no.
Not even slightly.
And Michelle said she got herself a 100 centimetre wide desk. Well, that sounds good. And she still only has an A3 area to craft in.
Yeah, same.
That's, yeah.
At home, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a massive desk. I mean, part of it is taken up by a box that my cat Ellie likes to sleep in.
Oh, you
I
can't
have
move
to
that
share
there.
my area with
Yeah.
Ellie.
She a good crafter?
She's an excellent crafter. So I've got a little cuttlebug, the little green one. A manual one like this, and she watches me do it. And then when I've finished with it, she goes and plays with the handle. It's like she's watched me do it, and she knows that it moves.
I think what we're saying from this is that Stacey's cat is better at using die cutting machines than we are.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all my die cutting. I'm going to move it anyway, so I can see what we're doing. I found my other bauble topper, so that's a win so far. Okay, let's bring all these die cuts together and make an actual card with it. Oh no, I'm not finished because we're going to... Oh, see?
You're going to emboss those ones?
I was going to emboss them ones, yeah.
Which embossing folder are you going to use?
I might just use the presents because it's here. And we can just do
It's nice that you can see through the embossing folder, so you can actually see what pattern you're going to get on, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you can sort of move them around if you want to as well.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's bring in my my weights machine again.
So I've done a workout by the time this
I
show
know.
finishes.
My back's killing me. Oh, now it's falling out. It's like a comedy show this today. Is someone stitching me up? Is that what it is? There's a secret camera somewhere and somebody's going to go, surprise!
Not a secret camera, Stace. Look at them all.
No, I know.
We've got lots.
Right. Now I've just got multiple plates everywhere and still die cutting machines. Right. So we've done the embossing on there. I will lift it up and show you. But how beautiful are these? I love them so much. So we can put those back to back. We can. I'm going to go with the ribbon just because I've got ribbon bows as well that I've already done. So let's bring in the card blank so we know how much we need. So let's go with that much.
You could also do the baubles 3D because, like you said earlier, they would still fold relatively flat, wouldn't they? I think you'd still get it into an envelope.
So I'm going to go in with... Not that I brought it in. Yes, I have. It's underneath all my googly eyes. That's now fallen out of my box, by the way.
I'm wondering why you've still got the pink heart sunglasses in your box as well.
I know. But I think they're just going to stay there till next year. Just going to keep them now. I did have a Freddo in there for quite a while.
Oh,
And then-
did you?
Yeah.
I've got some cough sweets in mine.
I mean, they're more useful than a Freddo, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
Why am I using... Oh.
Depends what type of day you're having.
Today I need
I
a
feel
Freddo.
like you could do with one now.
Okay, we're there. We're fine. Right. We're going to stick this on here. I'm going to put glue all over it. We're going to stick this on first where we want it. And I do want space as well for the little bow to sit. The little topper as well. So I'm just going to stick that onto there. Turn that over. And then we can stick this on in the same place.
I love this idea.
Line it up properly. Trying to not get my head in as well.
I know it's really difficult, isn't it, not to sort of lean forward.
Yeah. I just cut totally the wrong bauble or something. No, I just can't line it up. Just me. Just me. And then we've got that beautiful bauble that is encased, and because it's on the ribbon as well, you can kind of like spin it and almost like.
And then you put it in the envelope like that,
Yeah.
can't you? And then when somebody takes it out,
when you open it, it
Yeah.
spins. Okay. Let's get it on this card blank. Now my tape runner's not working.
oh, postman's just delivered magazines. That's good.
There's a little sneak peek on the back of the magazine as well. I'm very excited about them. Amy's looking at me very confused.
I think
right
I know
now.
what it is.
Sorry.
I just never know how much I can say.
Well, Anne-Marie's going to do a prep today, I think,
Oh,
because Anne-Marie's got them.
on Sunday.
Tuesday? I want to say Tuesday. I might be making that up.
Because today is Sunday as well, isn't she? So
Yeah. I don't know what's on.
nice. Exciting things coming up.
Honestly, if you saw my face then when that ran out. That's why they're both laughing at me, I think.
Yeah.
You just can't make it today up, can you? Right. Do we get in somewhere with a card?
I mean, it's a gorgeous card, so we're all good.
Dear me. Right. Well, now I've not got a dotty run it, so we'll have
Do
to
you want us
use
to get you one?
I don't know if I've got any refills.
Is there any
left.
up
No, I
here?
think I stole one last time.
Oh. Oh, that's a...
Just have a full runner.
Is that all right?
I don't think we've got any refills left here.
Right. We've got these to go on the top of this. And then we'll put the other one on the other side. And what would look really nice as well is if you cut another rainbow piece for the back. That would really finish it off.
Yes.
But you've got the front and the back. Then we've got some little bows that we can put on, which I'm just going to stick on with the dotty tape printer, but I would probably use a wet glue to make sure that it properly sticks. But I've also got one for the back.
Oh, pretty. Wow, Dawn says her postage just brought her the Christmas Golden Oldies. That is
really
good.
Okay, so we've got that going. We've got our matte and layers for the sentiments. So let's bring in a little bit of scrap so we can put the tape
I mean,
on.
it's you and Jen, isn't it, that design all the dies?
Yeah,
And I think you always get it just spot on in terms of the delicacy of the wording.
yeah.
You know, so it looks delicate, but not that
It's not going to fall apart
yeah,
or anything.
or that you can't die cut it out
tear
of
or-
different sort of cardstock as well.
So we've got that. Bring out the wishes, and then a die set that comes out every single year, and I'm pretty sure I've reordered it for this year again. I know we've got stock because I've just gone and got one out of the warehouse.
Oh, yes.
Is our Christmas Rose and Foliage. It is one of our all-time favourite die sets, which is why we don't even design a new one, because it's so beautiful just as it is. I don't think we could beat it.
Yeah.
So I've just brought that in, and then I've cut a few elements to go with it. So
Just the middle of the
I know I'm trying to not rush, but trying to make up for some time for the die cutting machine. Where's my little foam pads? Let's go with these ones. And I've really got somewhere. So you just want your little strips, and then I just cut them down a little bit so I have less to kind of work around things. Where it is there. You know what, Lisa? People might not have noticed if you hadn't have pointed that out. I'm definitely being stitched up today.
My apologies.
I'll let you off. So we've got festive, and we can add the wishes, and then we can just add some of that foliage as well from the other set. So I brought in that beautiful Christmas rose, and I was going to put it here, but I think it's a bit big, so I'm just going to add it here. It's like a proper glitzy card, this one.
My kind of card.
I do like a glitzy card.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to shape that, and we can put that on some foam pads.
So is this going to be this year's Christmas card for you? You're going to batch make these, or have you got some other ideas?
I don't know. You know, last year I did the pop-up steppers.
Oh yes.
They were really good.
Yeah.
And then I've just brought in some other of the foliage from the same set in that silver, but also in the rainbow. And I did have another one, but I've lost it, so we're not doing that today. We've got the rainbow.
Is this still in stock? It is still in stock, isn't it? This
Yeah,
set?
I've been out and checked, and
Okay.
I'm 99% sure that I reordered it as well. So, and then there you go.
This is that Embossing 759.
Yeah, so Embossing 759,
Yeah,
price
it's this one.
$14.99.
It's this one, and it's so beautiful in any colour, or if you just want to colour them as well. But there you go.
That
There.
is stunning.
Then you've got that double-sided bauble that spins when you open it.
Absolutely
nice.
gorgeous. I love it. And I think that cardstock as well, doesn't it, when it's embossed, just,
Yeah,
it looks so classy.
it's just perfect
Yeah,
for embossing, I think.
definitely.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Love that. So, a quick reminder of your Win It Weekly. 3 lucky winners will be in with a chance to win our gorgeous, wonderful wildlife ultimate collection. So within here, you are getting the full topper collection, which can make at least 16 cards. You've got your topper sheets and all of that gorgeous card stock within there. You are also getting your card inserts and your double-sided papers. 24 sheets in total there, and then lastly 120 pages within your little book as well, worth $37.97. All you need to do to be in with a chance of winning is like, share and comment the answer to the following question: which of these Christmas films was inspired by a real family trip? Was it A, The Holiday, B, Home Alone, or C, Christmas with the Cranks? And we will announce all 3 winners on tomorrow's show. Last section of the show, we have got some super saver deals. So these are ending this Sunday, the 6th of July at midnight. First off, we have got, how good are these? Glitters and sequins. Bug off. Buy
So
one,
good.
get one free on all of our glitters and sequins. So each pack contains 12. They're glass jars as well.
I know.
They're so nice. Just even when they're empty, I keep them in my craft caddy just because I love how they look. So here you have got your sequin assortment. So just perfect for your shaker cards. We saw that bauble cut out of felt.
Yep.
With the sequins stitched onto the front, and you can see all those different colours within there. Perfect for all your crafty makes. And then we have got your glitter assortments. So this holographic, look at these. This is the perfect time to stock up on all of these. This one, again, you've got, oh, this is perfect, Christmas. So all of those Christmas colours in the glitter, but then look at the sequins at the bottom.
I know, they're super
So you've got
cute.
holographic, stars, gold stars, silver stars, and your multi-stars. Definitely worth getting 2 of these, just for the stars, isn't it? They just look amazing in your shaker cards. Next up, we have got your blues and greens in the glitter. All those different shades going to work perfectly with all of your makes. We've got your pinks and your purples there. So 12 jars in each pack. And then lastly, your essentials. So here you've got Stargazer, Fairy Dust, Flower Puff and Rainbow. All those different whites at the bottom there. And then your gold and your silvers, your bronze, your copper. Absolutely stunning. So all of our glitters and sequins, if you go onto the website, currently buy one get one free, but don't forget the offer ends at midnight on Sunday. Next up, shimmer rolls. I love these. So approximately 1 metre in length. So all you need to do is peel the backing away, and you can see that gorgeous shimmer roll. So within here we have got your midnight black, we have got your emerald green. So no need to add your glues, it's already done for you. Your sky blue, this one, your rose pink.
It's a little bit like stickables, isn't it?
Yes.
It's really good for like die cuts, so you can like layer die cuts and things like that.
Yeah,
really
so that you
easily,
don't have to, they're slightly more intricate, isn't it? Your purple lavender, you've then got your sapphire blue, of all these colours, and lastly your jade green. So you are getting 4 rolls for just £10. So you can mix and match, Lisa. Yep, so mix and match, it might be that you want a couple of the same, depending on what you're making, but make sure you check those out on the website. But we must now recap on what we open the show with, which is our gorgeous ultimate collection of Christmas patterns, embossing folders. All 4 are brand new, all 6x6 in size, and you are saving £4 by buying the bundle. So you've got your snowy foliage, you've used that one, haven't you?
Yeah.
That one's been used in the show. Your pattern presents, you've used that one in the show. So you can see how they all work so well together. You've got your Christmas trees, and then lastly you've got your Christmas lights. So you are going to be able to bring these out year after year to use them with your crafting makes. But before we go back to Stacey for our final demonstration, let's have a look at a few more cards. This one, a gorgeous easel card, but this top part here has been debossed. So like you were saying earlier, just debossing as well gives you a totally different look. A really clean and simple, but so effective, just having those word sentiments on there, and really being able to see all of that gorgeous embossed background. A lovely card from Kirsty. Oh, what a clever idea. One from Wendy. So this would be perfect if you buy your glitters and sequins.
Yeah.
Think of the effects of the patterns that you could do on your baubles as well.
I like just the little strip as well of the embossing.
That's debossed as well, yeah. But again, bringing these the word sentiments in perfectly. Another one that's been done as an easel card. I love the way the colouring, the inking's done on there.
That's so nice.
By Lisa. Absolutely stunning. Festive cheer here by Karen.
That's really nice. It's a nice technique, that. So you put the ink onto the embossing folder.
Okay.
Before you run it through.
Yes.
And then the ink is transferred when you when you emboss it.
Oh, such a clever idea,
Such
wasn't
a
it?
good
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely stunning. And again, just using, you could use those self-adhesive shimmer rolls, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Just to do those mats and layers on there. Lovely one by Donna. I love that ribbon on there, gorgeous. Cutting it into strips, another way that you can be able to use it. So many lovely ideas. Gorgeous one by Lisa. this one. Again, if you get those glitter, so glitter in each of those lights on that embossed background there to create some festive cheer. We've got your lovely one by Kirsty, your Merry and Bright. What a good idea to use sequins.
That's really cool.
That is stunning, isn't it? You could turn that into sort of a proper tree decoration, couldn't you, with those? And the thing is, because you're getting buy one, get one free on the sequins, you feel like you can add twice as many onto a card, can't you? Which is always nice. Oh, this is a clever one. Lisa, festive cheer, but I love the way she's done this with the backgrounds.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
So clever. Gorgeous colour combination as well. And then lastly, bringing in, Lisa's brought in some of that sort of foiled edge-to-edge cardstock to cut those baubles as well. And this is a lovely idea as well. If you can see on the tops just here, just scoring the lines on as well.
Yeah. Just
to make them look even more three-dimensional. Gorgeous, gorgeous cards. So I think, Stacey, we're going to come over to you for the final demo, if that's okay.
Fantastic. Well, I've already started. So I started with a 6x6 Inkme. I've gone in with royal blue, and we're just going to finish this background off. So you want to just go through, and you don't have to be like mega precise or like, you know, like spend time blending or anything like that. Basically all you want is the dark outer and then a lighter centre, but it doesn't matter because we're going to emboss this, so you won't actually see any patches that you have on here. And then, so once you've got something that looks like that, doesn't, like I said, doesn't have to be perfect, leave this to dry. Now you can use a heat tool, but you want it to like fully dry, really.
Right, okay. How long would you say that would take?
Well, I did one about an hour ago, so we're going to see how dry that one is. And if not, then you're going to see what happens when it's not dry, because it basically goes all over my hands. Yeah, I did a test on Monday, and I did it with a heat gun.
Yes.
I thought, yeah, that'll be dry.
No.
I look like a Smurf at the end of it. I mean, if you're not bothered about getting messy, then go for it. But yeah.
You're better off waiting.
Yeah. So we'll see how dry this one is. So you can see exactly the same idea of what I did before. I've just blended it a little bit more in the middle. But then we're going to use our Christmas lights. Just going to pop that in there. I'm going to run this through here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's already set up for the embossing. So we can just pop that through. And it's a similar technique to what we do with Matastic, but I didn't want sort of the flatness. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
The flat colour. I wanted that sort of gradient colour that comes through. So now if I lift this up, it's really nicely embossed, but we're going to bring in our sanding block, and we're actually going to sand this.
Oh, look at that. That looks stunning.
It looks really cool, doesn't it?
So good.
So you could be doing this with any colour background, rainbow colour background, so it just opens it up.
I don't think I've ever used a sanding block on an inked background before. I think I've always gone, you know, like with the Matastic.
Well, I was like, do you think it'll work? I'm like, I don't know, I've never done it, so I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to test it. So I did. Now this is what I mean by you get ink everywhere. It still comes off because at the end of the day it is ink.
Yeah.
But if it's less wet, you'll have a better chance of not being a Smurf, basically. But let's just the aircon's on as well, so all the bits are literally flying everywhere. It's like the Crystal Maze, but Smurf edition.
I used to love that programme, Crystal Maze.
Honestly, look, it's just everywhere. I'm going to get told off today for being messy, breaking the die cutting machine, all sorts. Okay, and then I brought in my alcohol markers, just random colours, but then you can go around and just colour all these in. You don't have to be precise with it.
Jess has just messaged me regarding the mess.
What
The
did
mess,
she
I've
say?
tidied.
She said, how messy is it?
On a
Right.
scale of 1 to 10,
It is not that bad.
7.
Not 7.
It's in the floor.
I'd just like to point out that every time I leave this room, is it not tidy, Lisa?
I think the floor was like that before you came in.
Yeah, the floor does need a few.
Yeah.
We don't look at the floor.
Just tell Jess the card blanks are still tidy and Stacey hasn't used any gems, so we're all good. They're all in order still.
So I've got a lighter blue.
If I saw this on a card, I would have like no idea how you'd created this.
It's so cool, isn't
Yeah,
it? It's like my new
like,
favourite thing.
I
I
never
think.
thought, genuinely, you could get that effect from sanding on an ink background.
How nice would this look in different colours? Like, you could do it in your lighter blues, you could do it in your like rainbow colours with all your other embossing folders as well. And then it's really nice that that white core comes through, especially with the snowflakes that are in the background.
Yeah, because it looks like sort of a sky, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
a sort of night sky with all the lights and those snowflakes.
But what you can do, because it's you've used your inks for the background, you can then add your water splats to it, so it's a little bit more distressed in the background.
So would you do that before you colour in the lights? When's the best time to do
I
it?
don't know, because these aren't water based, are they? So it
would
wouldn't
be okay.
really affect it. So I think you'll be all right.
Okay.
So we're just going to leave some of the white, so you have lots of different colours. But how nice is this? It's
I
like
love
my
this.
favourite thing. So this was my test one that I did. So you can see, you can just keep replicating it and have different colours. Loads of things that you can do with it. So let's grab a card blank. Now, I might have to just cut this one down. It's a bit big. Or we can have a really chunky white border. We'll have a look.
I quite like that sometimes.
I like a chunky white border. Maybe a bit chunky. Okay. See what's... We could do like a 6.5 instead.
That's what I like to do, just make up my own card sizes.
Yeah, well, it'd still go in a 7
Yeah.
by 7. Sometimes it's just nice to do something a bit different. So we've got that. We've got that really nice white border now. And then I brought in some parchment. So I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. And I don't know where I got this parchment from, because it looks like it's been through a garden. There's like a big massive patch of something on it. It does. I don't know where I've put the parchment for it to look like that.
On a
Got
messy
this.
desk by the looks of it.
And then we've got our white Ink Me, because obviously we've got the white in the cardstock. So just to bring it all in.
Then we're going to bring in
Together.
another die cutting machine.
Yeah. This is what I meant about die cutting machines. I've got 3 on this desk.
Sounds like my
But-
house.
4 lots of plates on the desk.
I'll help you tidy up afterwards.
Nightmare.
Oh, Faith says, wow, Stacey, say the best for last. I want to try this, but also want to emboss it onto Miri and sand it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, try them all.
Try them all because there's so many techniques. And
That's the one where...
that, I think, yeah, that's the one that Anne-Marie did.
I'll show that afterwards. Dave said, no matter what's gone wrong, the quality of your cards more than makes up for it.
Oh, thank you so much.
And 3 thumbs up. That's nice.
Yeah.
They've been gorgeous cards today.
Okay, and then we're just going to wrap this around here. So I don't do any measuring with my parchment. It just gets thrown on. Do you not just throw it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, not just me.
I
then.
do really like parchment because you can still see the background, but then it sort of highlights the sentiment as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So the sentiment doesn't get lost within the background.
So we'll just add this onto the card blank.
What I'm not very good at is, you know, when people tear the parchment.
No, I think you've got to tear it onto something.
Yeah, I like a straight line.
Oh well, I'll have a conversation with you after the show about tearing things.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you been on Stacey's desk? Exciting.
She received a very soggy box the other
I
day.
did. It
Oh,
was
did you?
unbelievably
Very
soggy. It was awful. But yeah, I might have some goodies on my desk that I
Oh.
can show you. Can't say anything
Exciting.
at the moment because it's still in development.
Okay.
Um,
If Dan was here, we'd say.
Oh, I know he would, but I'm not. Oh, picked up the wrong one. I know. Well, I might do some sneak peeks on my Facebook.
Does everybody know where you are?
I don't know whether they do.
Do you
No.
want to tell people?
Well, I just set up a Facebook page. It's just called Stacey Hunky Dory.
Stacey Hunky Dory on
Um,
Facebook.
But I just thought, I'm obviously known for doing like stamps, dies, that sort of thing. So I'll share like some makes for that sort of
Yes, yeah.
group of things.
Yeah.
And then I might also share some sneak peeks of some new stuff as well. every now and again.
Oh, exciting.
So I didn't really think this through, did I? Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna say it's fine. We'll make it work. And then you can add some gemstones or the relative dies you could put on. But the technique is what we're looking at, Lisa, of the embossing folders, and it's very nice.
Did I or did I not compliment Stephanie?
I love that. I think there's going to be so many people going to try out that technique now.
It's so cool.
'Cause I didn't know that's how it would look.
I
or that
didn't
you
know
could
how
do
it
it.
would look until I tried it. So, yeah.
And that's the thing, isn't it? There's so many different. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You're very
Loved
welcome.
all of those. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Your demos have been fantastic, Stacey.
Thank you for going with us with our die cutting machine drama.
Wow. We're all
It wouldn't be a show like that, would it?
We're
without
all in
me?
it together, aren't we? Just to show you quickly as well, Stacey talked about sanding onto Miri, so that has been done here, and then colouring in those lights. So another way that you are going to be able to use these embossing folders. Love that one. So lots of ideas. I hope you've got lots of inspiration from today's show. Let's find my cards under all the mess. So, TV schedule, what is coming up? Natalie is at Hobby Maker today. Join her at 3 p.m. for brand new duo design paper pads. One of my favourite things. 5 p.m. for new Christmas shaped sentiments. You're not going to want to miss today.
No.
And 7 p.m. for another look at the new Hunky Dory magazine. So 3 shows with Natalie over on Hobby Maker. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, we are spreading a little bit of more Christmas magic with our brand new Perfect Verses paper pad. It should be myself and Kat here tomorrow morning. So we hope you've enjoyed today's show. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow.